the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Now here's Morant. There's the dish to Winslow. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Unselfish basketball by Winslow. Always focus on the team's offensive success.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Now here's Morant. Following the miss by Kevin Love. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Pass to Osman. There's the triple. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Brooks, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep, and then he explodes with an aggressive move.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love with a wide open look and a little luck that time, but it drops. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Morant with it, picked up by Love. Jackson dishes to Morant. There's the pass to Valanciunas. Brooks with no one around. They grab their own miss.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Outside, Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Winslow. From 10 feet out, and it's Memphis with another.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Sexton against Brooks. Outside, Sexton. Another shot. In deep, Drummond drops it in.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
The drive by Brooks. Morant kicks to Winslow. Back to Morant. Five to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Winslow.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Drummond passes to Garland. Here's Osman. That shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. It's Morant with the drive. And good that time. Morant's got his third basket of the night.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
The open look here for Sexton. Offline with his three. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Love.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
On the wing, Porter. Passes it to Windler to stop the run. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Porter. They shoot again. Misses the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the deep.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Grizzlies up by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. The wide open look here for Garland. And the 3 off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Pass to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Nance outside. Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Good. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And here they go. And that one's good by Clark. 6 points for Brandon Clark.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Windler. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
Exum, he's checked in for Cleveland. Sexton comes in for Garland. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Milton. Brooks dishes to Anderson. Outside, Jones. Off target from 3-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Sexton for 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark, and Winslow subbed in for Kyle Anderson. Porter, no luck.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Brooks kicks to Winslow. Jones looking for an opening. Back to Valanciunas, stolen by Thompson. Nance with it, now guarded by Winslow. Sexton up top, it's stolen by Jones. And again, Memphis running the court in transition. A nice shot by Winslow.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Exum passes to Nance. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Sexton attacking. Here's Thompson. Shot to stop the run. The kick out to Porter. Nance with no one around. A three-pointer, no good. Grizzlies have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Brooks finds Jones. And the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Keeps it alive. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Porter looking it over. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Justice Winslow. It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw, so both teams changing it up here.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Morant missing.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's Windler. No points in the game yet for him. And that one's good. Drummond.
That's the right play to run. Drummond with the skill and size to make that high percentage attempt.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Great look, but off the mark.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot.
And so it's Memphis in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 9 points and 1 steal. That's all for now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' foul. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Morant left side. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
This Cavaliers squad is struggling. To the left side wing. From downtown. And that one's good. Osman's got himself on the board with 3 there. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Passes it to Morant. To the middle. Jackson up top. He's guarded by Love. Just 5 to shoot. Morant outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Kyle Anderson in for Jaren Jackson. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Stolen by Anderson. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
A heady player in transition, Kyle Slow-Mo Anderson can facilitate as well as find looks for himself.
And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Morant drives in. Memphis moving it around. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. Clark dishes to Brooks. No good on the triple. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Garland with it. He's picked up by Morant. Shoots from 14, and it's off the back rim. No good. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
HEA hit the nickname Slow-Mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
The putback, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 6.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Morant. D right on him. Feeds it to Clark. Clock at 6. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 12 points for him.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Garland. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Memphis.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Love, and Love with his second chance points.
You know, that's what happens when you don't block out effectively. Kevin Love just outworked everybody.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Morant passes to Anderson. To the inside. Here's Sexton. Love outside. The high post shot. Goes back up. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Brooks. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Anderson outside. Down low. Here's Morant. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's 13 points for Ja Morant.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now, here's Garland. Stolen by Anderson. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Larry Nance out there with Zizic. Then it's Exum. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Windler in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. 6 to shoot. Jones dishes to Jang. And it's blocked. And here is Dellavedova. And Nance kicks to Exum. Back to Nance. To the paint, and stolen by Jang. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Jones is running. 6 on the shot clock. At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Zhang's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Grizzlies. Nance outside, and Jones over to help. Dellavedova, the pass to Zizic. Back to Dellavedova, kicks it to Exum. Cleveland moving the ball around. To the middle, from 7, and the shot goes down.
Dante Exum is a truly talented player, taking care of business down inside.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Gutteridge. Now the pass to Melton. Outside, Jones. A three-pointer off the mark.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Passes to Zizic. Nance outside. Back to Zizic. Puts the move on and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And he knocks down the first one. Allen's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. He's perfect from the line this time. And so here's Memphis. Outside, Jones. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Dishes it to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Jackson. There's the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Love, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
This is how he started, Kevin Love. A bruiser inside, able to beat you with his size and skill.
And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Morant outside. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. That's tipped. Osman kicks to Garland. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Pass to Winslow. He dishes it to Jackson. Clock at 4. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Cleveland. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Brandon Clark.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And now the fast break, Garland with the ball. Yep, it counts.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Morant outside. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Sexton. Up and in on the layup.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Brooks finds Morant. Back to Brooks. Pass to Winslow. Out to Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Now here's Fournier. Fultz, the pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing, on the clock, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Fournier finds Gordon. Back to Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. And the rejection by Valanciunas. 3-on-3. Brooks outside. Morant with a wide open look. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. On the wing, Gordon. Guarded by Morant.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Memphis with the ball. Morant kicks to Jackson. Fires from 18. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. Tries again. Jackson dishes to Brooks. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one goes long. Fournier gets a wide open look. No good on the 3. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Inside, tips it.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Morant against Fultz. Back to Brooks. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Trying to get open is Brooks. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis.
Quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ, knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
They get it back. The kick out to Anderson. Brooks with no one around. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Isaac outside. To the wing right side. Fultz finds Isaac. A 3-ball. He can't get that one. And Memphis the other way now. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Lobbed up there for Anderson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Gordon. Oh, what a play! Woo!
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Now here's Morant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Fultz. And Memphis also making a switch. Gutterich is checked in. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Memphis shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Orlando making some changes. Bamba comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's James Ennison for Jonathan Isaac. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Morant. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Gordon finds Ross. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Valanciunas passes to Jones. Back to Valanciunas. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Augustine passes to Bamba. Left side, Gordon. Got a hand on it. Goes back up.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Gutterich. Melton passes to Gutterich. Memphis moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Ennis. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Here's Carter Williams. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the 2. Now Carter Williams. After Brandon Clark missing on that last three-pointer.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Gutterich can't get it to go.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Anderson against Bamba. Passes it to Ennis. He kicks it to Gordon. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And there's the pass to Melton. With the putback. And Clark is right there. Clark's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Melton. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bamba. Knocked loose. Gordon dishes to Ross. Now Carter Williams. Anderson with the block. Clark left side. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. Vucevic, he's checked in for Orlando. In the corner, Winslow with it. Back to Jones. Pass to Clark. The tray. Jones, no luck. And so it's Ross. He brings it up with the Orlando Magic. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's stolen by Jones. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Melton passes to Jones. And it's Clark in the corner. Back to Jones. Pass to Melton. Jones with it. Right wing. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Fournier comes in for James Ennis. Fultz, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Memphis also making some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Milton. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Memphis leading by 3. There's Winslow. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Winslow's got his second basket of the night.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And Augustine kicks to Fultz. Out to the right wing. The Magic need to get a shot off here. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Pass to Winslow. Now Valanciunas pulls it up. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Lobbed up there for Isaac. That shot off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Morant passes to Winslow. Back to Morant. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Fultz has got his first 2 points of the night. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Morant fishes to Valanciunas. And here's Brooks from outside. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Fournier for 3. Offensive rebound. Doesn't go that time. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David.
Thanks a lot, Jonas.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a... And...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And Fournier kicks to Fultz, and the pass to Gordon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problems for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
And Gordon drops them both. Now here's Morant. Now the feed to Winslow. That one drops for him. Winslow's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Back to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Fournier. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Morant. Outside Jackson. Brooks finds Morant. Jackson with it. He's covered by Isaac. Here's Morant. Got a piece of it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Vucevic. The Grizzlies shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That's good from Jackson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Here's Ennis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Winslow, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
DJ Augustine's checked in for James Ennis. Stolen by Jackson. Winslow's shot is off.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Pass to Carter-Williams. And he banks in the layup. Carter-Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, I like the toughness shown by Carter-Williams inside. Not afraid to go up against the trees in the paint.
Jones, the pass to Melton. Jones looking for an opening. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. And Fournier subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Outside, Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Fultz, he's checked in for Augustine. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. For 3, Fournier. That one, no good. And it's Memphis the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Clark. And Clark is right there. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Fournier for 3. The rebound by Anderson.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the board hard in this one. And it's led to an abundance of second chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second chance points.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Passes to Gutterich. 35 seconds left in the third. And that one drops for him. Gutterich has got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
Fournier the bounce pass. It's Fournier on the wing. And just miss after miss right now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
From downtown. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson, and it's Valanciunas in its center.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Fultz, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Here's Valanciunas. Brooks dishes to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Back to Fultz. To the middle. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Clark inside. Guarded by Fultz. Clark the pass to Anderson. Memphis moving that ball around. No good from Clark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Fournier passes to Isaac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And, you know, very quiet. Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for Kyle Anderson. The pass to Brooks. Now here's Winslow. And here's Valanciunas. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Gordon missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Jackson with it. Defended now by Fournier. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Morant, right side. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brooks. The offensive rebound. Well, Orlando shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Valanciunas. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac outside. Pass to Fournier. To the wing on the left. Here's Gordon. Guarded by Jackson. Gordon inside. Jackson on him.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Passes it to Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. The Magic trail by 19.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Memphis.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Valanciunas.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Now here's Jang. He's guarded closely. Allen finds Jones. A putback, and even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Augustine, and he lays it straight in.
Really good to see Augustine getting it done from there because it proves he's not just a jump shooter.
Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. It's deflected. Here's a 1-2. And he lobs it up. Off target with that shot. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the...
Kevin, good evening. Carl Anthony.
The countdown starts now. It's NBA basketball on DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
There's such an aura around the way that Zion Williamson has come into the league. Such a different player, the way he moves, the way he jumps. There's no doubt that everybody has an eye on Zion.
Now here's Morant. 6 to shoot. It's Jackson atop the key. The 15-footer. No good that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
And it's ball penetrating, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Jackson passes to Brooks. Morant dishes to Jackson. Tips it up. Morant on the follow. Morant's got his second bucket tonight.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
Now here's Ingram. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. No good off the front iron.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And that one's good by Favors.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Now Morant. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Feeds to Favors. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Here's Ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Memphis also making some changes. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson, and Jones subbed in for John Morant. And Hayes throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. A nice shot by Winslow.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pelicans trail by 6. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Brooks. Anderson outside. Jones for 3. They get it back.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Pelicans have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Okafor's checked in for Hayes. And the basket by Jones.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's picked off. And here's the fast break. And here we go. They get it back. Anderson finds Clark. Jones drives in. Second shot opportunity. Okafor grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 7. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. A nice shot by Melly. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Redick. Count that one.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
A shot off that time, and the Grizzlies going the other way now.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Over to the wing. Here's Melly. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Melton passes to Jones. Dishes to Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Pulls up on the wing. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. New Orleans making some changes here. Ingram, he's checked in for Reddick. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The pass to Clark. Left side, Anderson. Back to Clark. The dish to Jackson. That one falls. Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Here's Hart. Pass to Melly. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Melly's got 6 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Anderson outside. Pass to Gutterich. 1:19 left to play here in the half. Clark outside. Anderson passes to Clark. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. So for the Pelicans, Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Hart. Outside, Ball. And Hayes kicks to Williamson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Morant against Ball. Memphis moving it around. Morant reaches to Brooks. Out to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Passes it to Valanciunas. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Pelicans trail by 3. The pass to Holiday. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Brooks. The Grizzlies have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Morant kicks to Brooks. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Another shot. The feed now to Jackson. Here's Morant. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They're in good position at the half after a second quarter that was dead even in scoring. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. They trail by 3. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Back to Brooks. Jackson up top. Clock at 6. Morant passes to Jackson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Favors in the post. Guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. It's good. Williamson's got the opening bucket to start the second half for New Orleans.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Morant finds Brooks. Morant against Ball. Morant passes to Jackson. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Gets right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. 90 seconds now into the second half.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. And Memphis also making a switch. Jones is checked in. Memphis leading. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Valanciunas. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Valanciunas has got his first basket of the night.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside Jackson. To the inside. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Jones drives in. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors got his 4th rebound in this one. And the wide open shot from Redick. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, just not sure that that's on the scouting report. Backing off J.J. Redick?
Outside, Jones. Brooks outside. From deep. Up again. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Outside, Redick. They grab their own miss. Favors. Williamson right side. No good with the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jackson dishes to Winslow. Back to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Jones, no luck. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. Down low. He dishes it to Winslow. Back to Jones. That 3 off the mark.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside, Jones. Bank shot, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Favors. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Favors.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make. You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Over in the corner, Williamson. And that one, good.
Yeah, pretty fluid. It looks like the offense settling in now as Zion works to get himself the shot.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Grizzlies trail by 6 on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. We've got Brandon Clark, Ja Morant, he's out there with Anderson, and it's Gutterich in at the 3. Pass to Hart, he's with it to the paint. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Anderson finds Morant. Shoots over Ball. And it's Morant missing. New Orleans leading by 8. 3-on-3. Pass to Hart. Back to Holiday. And it's Memphis on the break. Melton's shot is good.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Holiday, the pass to Ball. Lobs it up for Favors. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant dishes to Anderson. From past the arc. Rebounded by Hart.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Valanciunas is checked in for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball with the 3. He shoots again. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Count it. 8 points for Ja Morant.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Outside Holiday. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Holiday's got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Morant left side. Clark outside. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. Clark left side. Wide open look. Kept alive. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. They get the rebound. Clark kicks to Anderson. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ball. And it's Morant missing. Pelicans leading by 7. And it's Ball in the corner. New Orleans moving the ball around. Holiday finds Hayes. Outside Holiday. Knocks it loose. Here's Hart. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Morant with another miss.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break, all alone, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
Holiday with the three. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas, taken away by Holiday. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Favors, he scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Ball with it. He's picked up by Morant. On the left block. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. Dishes to Clark. Morant against Favors. The shot's good.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Holiday surveying the floor. Passes it to Hayes. Here's Hart. Valanciunas grabs the board. Clark into the lane. It counts.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Right side, ball. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Probably a little. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Hi, everyone. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now, here's Garland. Morant with some nice D. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Valanciunas passes to Winslow. Here's Morant. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Brooks against Sexton. Pass to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Morant outside. Here's Valanciunas. Makes it off the glass.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Here is Love. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Here's Garland, following the score by Memphis. Morant with some nice D.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And that one's good. Brooks.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Garland, the pass to Osman. Launches a three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Winslow kicks to Morant. Left side Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. The Cavaliers pull it in. Sexton's shot is good. Here's Morant. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And they double up Morant. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Valanciunas finds Morant. Second chance shot. Brooks outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Brooks has got 5.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. 1:29 left in the first quarter. And Love throws it down.
That's an example of great timing in the pick and roll by Kevin Love. Great job reading the defense.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. There's the pass to Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. Back to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. From 15 feet away. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've gotten used to seeing this from Jonas Valanciunas. The slam on the putback. Nicely done, sir.
Sexton on the wing. Good on the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
That one goes in.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
And Brooks, here we go. And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. Pass to Morant. To the inside and stolen by Drummond. One-on-one fast break. Here's Sexton and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Back to Brooks. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 3. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Garland with the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint. And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Stolen by Anderson. Clark into the lane. Anderson against Nance. Anderson passes to Jones. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Pass to Nance. And Garland has it in the corner. Lots of room. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 1. And the call on the... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Nance passes to Thompson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Garland, no good. Memphis leading. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the finish.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Over to the left wing. Garland with it. Jones covering. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Well, Tristan is starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Morant dishes to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Jackson. He kicks to Brooks. Goes back up. Winslow finds Valanciunas. Porter against Morant. Inside, here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Porter passes to Garland. Pass to Windler. Back to Nance. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Morant against Porter. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
Porter dishes.
Oh, what's the price of admission? Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Morant kicks to Brooks. Again, the miss by Brooks.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Porter passes to Thompson. Back to Porter. To the middle. Shoots from the right block. The shot by Thompson, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And here is Garland. Stolen by Winslow. So that'll be it for the first half. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest advantage in the period was 7 points.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
First team foul.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Jackson finds Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
A nice shot by Winslow.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. The wide open look here for Garland. Offensive rebound.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Morant outside. The drive by Brooks. Jackson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And it's Osman missing. Memphis leading by 6. Fast break, Memphis. Morant with the ball.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Outside, Sexton. There's the 3. A shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Winslow kicks to Brooks. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Jones looking for an opening. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
So nice passing by Cleveland here. Love the pass to Osman. The feed to Drummond. Anderson kicks to Jones. To the inside. From outside the arc. No good on that one. And Cleveland the other way now. Love outside. To the right side. Here's Osman. Cleveland the rebound. And Drummond is right there.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
It's tipped. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. It's rebounded by Memphis.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And Anderson kicks to Clark. And the pass to Gutteridge. Clark outside. Pass to Melton. Just 3 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. And another miss by Memphis.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Clark with it. He's picked up by Drummond. It's Anderson with the drive. Here's Melton. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. And that one's good. Osman.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Grizzlies have gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. Outside, Jones. Drops in the layup for 2. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. .12 seconds left in the third. Brooks outside. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies lead by 3. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 3, so on the floor for Cleveland. Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Windler, the pass to Nance. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, how about Valanciunas on the rim run? Just busts it down the floor, and no one keeps up with him.
Here's Porter, and it's good. 2 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Trying to get open is Thompson. That's good from Porter on the assist by Sexton. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. Brooks finds Morant. And no good that time. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Morant outside. Another steal. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
Morant passes to Winslow. Back to Morant. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Out to Morant. Looking to end the run. Nance with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Back to Porter. Out to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Porter, here we go. Hangs. Here's Sexton. Windler, the pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Porter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Shoots from 12. The shot will not fall.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Morant against Sexton. Valanciunas. That misses off the backboard.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Passes to Thompson. In the corner, Nance with it. Here's Windler. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And the dunk by Winslow.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Cavaliers.
Pass to Windler. He dishes it to Thompson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's now 7 points for Tristan Thompson.
Boy, that's a single-minded play from Tristan Thompson. Knows the defense is ready for him, but takes the contact and doesn't let it affect his finish.
Porter against Morant. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Three-pointer. Another shot, and there's the pass to Winslow. Brooks kicks to Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Sexton, the pass to Porter. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Out to Brooks. Back to Winslow. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Wow, stepping up in critical moments. Jonas Valanciunas late in the ball game, not shying away from the pressure.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Morant. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. They get it again.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Memphis on the break. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Brooks against Fournier. Morant surveying the D.
And Fultz is serious about his defense now, always doing his best to get right into the grill of whoever he's guarding.
And the rejection by Jackson. The shot comes out, and Orlando will come the other way. Outside Fournier. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The 3. Here's Vucevic, a second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And over time, Vucevic has really developed a nice pump fake. And that often leads to him earning trips to the foul line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
4 on the clock, and stolen by Fournier. Stolen by Winslow. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Gordon, and they pick up 2.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Gordon finds Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fournier gets a wide-open look. Off target with his 3. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Morant makes it off the glass. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
Beyond the arc. Fournier against Brooks from 12 feet out. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Now here's Morant. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Here's Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fournier passes to Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. Brooks covering. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. The layup missed.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Fournier passes to Isaac. Inside. The pass to Gordon. Stolen by Winslow. And that one's good. Morant's got 8 points.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Fultz looking around. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. Kicks it out to Gordon. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Memphis out in front. They're up by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Tyus Jones. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Jones against Augustine. Got a piece of it. Here's Melton. Clark outside. Jones from outside. Clark, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Clark's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
In all of his athleticism on display there, Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Magic knocking down the tray. Here's Jones. Tries again. Anderson finds Jones. Here's Melton. Anderson with the ball. Outside, Jones gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Ennis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Ross. The 11-footer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jones drives in. Bucket is good. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here is Augustine. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Clark. Jones trying to get open. Lays it up and banks it in. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And here is Ross. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Anderson outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Melton, no good. The Magic trail by 6. There's the lob to the hoop. Bamba's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
you know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the... You know, Terrence Ross is a former dunk contest champion. Ross has major levitation time.
Gutteridge, the pass to Brooks. Here's Gutteridge. .127 left in the first half of the game. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, isn't it? Both teams trading punches.
And guys, I hope they keep it up just like this. Let's see some more end-to-end action.
Back to Isaac. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's tipped. Isaac outside. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Back to Isaac. Now Aminu. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Valanciunas. Aminu finds Bamba. And oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Ross.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Morant right side. On the wing, Brooks. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to... For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They had the... And...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Love when he gets up and throws it down.
Now, here's Fournier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Left side, Gordon. Clock at 4. Fournier's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. And shot on the way. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Count that bucket. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Superb body control by Vucevic. Bouncing off the defense and burying the shot.
Morant drives in. Grizzlies have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. First free throw is good.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable. An all-around player with a bright future.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. And a switcher also for Orlando. Ennis is checked in. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Magic shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. Stolen by Winslow. And they're running. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Clark. Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies. Passes it to Augustine. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. It's good. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Up top, Fournier. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Clark into the lane. And yes, it's good. Clark's got 6 points.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Fournier finds Vucevic. Over Clark. And it's Vucevic missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Melton. He's guarded by Fournier. Melton passes to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Jones. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Chalk up 2 there. 8 points for him.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Fournier with the ball. The pass to Ennis. And here's Gordon. He's covered by Anderson. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, you got to keep your feet if you're the defense, because once Gordon gets you off balance, he just goes right into the contact.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Isaac comes in for Ennis. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Bamba inside. Guarded by Valanciunas. They recover it. Rebounded by Jackson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Grizzlies lead by 14. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Gutteridge in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. They trail by 14. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Jackson. The dish now to Morant. Kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. 2 on the clock. Anderson passes to Valanciunas. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Anderson's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Memphis.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they exposed.
Where did that come from? That was beautiful. What a punch. Here's Fultz. He can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way. Jackson drives in, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 4th quarter now. We're about 1.5 minutes in. Jackson kicks to Morant. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Stolen by Brooks. And it's Memphis on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Markelle Fultz. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Ross against Brooks. And stolen by Gordon. One-on-one fast break. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Isaac.
Love the way Vucevic gets his puppies up and down when he runs the floor. This looks like he wants to beat everybody to the basket.
Morant against Fultz. Here's Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Magic trail by 18. Isaac with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Fultz. Kicks it out to Gordon. Looking to end his cold spell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Winslow subbed in for Kyle Anderson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. Here's Brooks. And he lays it straight in. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Pass to Vucevic. Fournier for 3. Hands it from downtown.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. It's stolen by Fultz. And even 3-on-3 break. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Three-pointer. The putback. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. Morant with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Brooks for 3. Morant kicks to Winslow. Shoots over Fournier. Winslow's shot is off. The Magic trail by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Josh Jackson comes in for Morant. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Passes it to Clark. Shot clock at 5. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Augustine dishes to Aminu. Vucevic down low. He's against Jang. Vucevic with the bucket.
You know, Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
Allen for 3. Rebound by the Magic. One-on-one fast break. Stolen by Jackson. Jang finds Winslow. Plenty of space. Misses the shot. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Here's Williamson. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And it's the Pelicans' ball. It's a 3-point game. And Ball slams it in.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Morant passes to Valanciunas, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Williamson. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. The wide open look here for Holiday. That one doesn't go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Jackson passes to Morant. That 3 off the mark. The Pelicans have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
Brooks dishes to Morant. No good from outside. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Holiday. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Valanciunas penetrating. Winslow finds Morant. Morant with another miss.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Williamson, the pass to Favors. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Have to be careful when Favors shows you his shooting form. He is very effective at drawing contact with his pump fake.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Redick way outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. And stolen by Redick. Hart, that's good.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
Gutteridge, the pass to Anderson. Here's Gutteridge. Now the pass to Jones. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Hart. The Pelicans trail. From deep, an absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And that's what separates the scorers from the shooters. Redick able to do it off the dribble.
Jones drives in, looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Melton. Back to Jones, stolen by Jackson. And now the Pelicans on the break. Hart, the pass to Jackson. And Favors kicks to Redick. Stolen away. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Clark finds Anderson. Yep, that one goes in there.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. Pass to Melly. To the paint. Clock at 6. It's Jones on the wing. To the inside. Clark kicks to Jones. Back to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. He's out there with Okafor. And there's Jackson. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Hart in at small forward. Out to the right wing. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark into the lane. Valanciunas in the high post, working on Okafor. Clark, the pass to Valanciunas, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Some changes for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Out to the wing. And Hayes kicks to Ball. The dish to Okafor. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Quality possession. Lonzo orchestrating right now, delivering a pinpoint pass.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Winslow finds Brooks. 5 on the clock. Over Holiday. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Williamson in the post. Jackson on him. And that one's good. Williamson.
Because of Zion's strength and explosiveness, he's nearly unguardable around the rim.
Morant dishes to Winslow. Morant against Ball. Now here's Jackson. Tight defense on him. Brooks misses. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Look from Holiday. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Lets a floater go. Oh, offensive interference. And the Pelicans making a change here. Melly's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ball, the pass to Melly. Lets it go with the 3. No good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Brooks dishes to Winslow. Back to Brooks. Pass to Winslow. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Winslow. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Justice Winslow. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Hart, he's checked in for Ball. And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. Holiday with the three. And it's Melton with the rebound.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Morant with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Hart kicks to Holiday. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Reddick comes in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Clock is at 3. Here's Clark. And again, Memphis no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
To the left wing. Here's Melly. Hayes trying to break free. A nice shot by Melly.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built a lead here with a much better second quarter.
Left side Anderson. Back to Jones to stop the drought. And another miss by Memphis. New Orleans leading by 3. Jackson finds Reddick. For 3. It's tipped. From the arc. That one no good. Here's Melton. And that'll do it for the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello back. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Grizzlies trail by 3.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Morant passes to Jackson. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Favors at the elbow. Back to Ball. From deep three-point range, the Pelicans get another chance here. Memphis trailing here. Here we go, one-on-one. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Down low. Favors inside, guarded by Valanciunas. An easy 2 points on the layup. Favors has got 4 points in the quarter. Brooks outside. Valanciunas finds Brooks. Morant outside. For the lead. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant.
As creative creative as they come. Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Ball kicks to Williamson. Left side favors. That shot missing. Nice D from Valanciunas. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Winslow dishes to Morant. Back to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Ingram kicks the ball. Dishes it to Williamson. Ingram outside. Shoots over Winslow. Moves back up. And it's Favors laying it in. Favors got 6 here in this quarter.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it's Morant missing. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. The lead is 2. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jackson passes to Morant. To the inside. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Jackson Hayes comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Some changes for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And New Orleans also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
It's sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from 3. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
Here's the 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
The pass to Gutteridge. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Clark. Buries it down low. Clark's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Okafor kicks to Hart. Pelicans keep it alive. And good that time.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Jones, the pass to Clark. And Okafor with the block. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pelicans lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Pelicans shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for New Orleans right now, they're backcourt, Ball and Redick. Then there's Hayes, and it's Melly in at the 4-man position.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Brooks, the pass to Anderson. It's deflected. Here's Melly. Pass the ball. Over Morant. Ball kicks to Hart. Lets the 3 fly. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Ball with a wide open look. No good on the three.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for Anderson. And then for New Orleans, Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Ingram in for Josh Hart. Redick dishes to Favors. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Morant at the elbow. Winslow, the pass to Morant. And the three off target.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Basket good. Bulls got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Stolen by Ball. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And that one's good. Williamson.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. Brooks dishes to Winslow. Back to Brooks. Passes it to Winslow. Left side Jackson. And stolen by Favors. Ingram left side. And the layup falls. And now it's a 9-point Pelican lead.
I like the attack mindset. Ingram not content to stand out on the perimeter.
Morant surveying the D. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Count it.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Pelicans leading by 7. Ball, the pass to Favors. Back to Ball. Pass to Redick. To the middle. Just 4 to shoot. Favors. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's Morant. At the tip. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Offensive rebound. Here's Redick. Outside. Ball. The second chance effort. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And again, New Orleans has no up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jackson finds Morant. Now here's Valanciunas. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Williamson. And it's Morant missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Over Favors. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's Brooks. It's off. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game.